Good morning, Hubbard School. Welcome back to the 2021 school year. You are seeing this from your homes. It is your first day of your home learning in your cohort. And typically on the Friday that we all come together, we would have an opening assembly together, and we would talk about school rules, and we would do our read aloud. So instead, you are doing it from home, and I'm sharing my message with you, what it takes to be a great Hubbard student, how we can come to school and feel safe and focus on learning, and then a great read aloud that I love. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that I can share with you a couple things to talk about that will help us have really successful days at school, whether we're in person or if we're home doing virtual learning. So the image behind this title slide is from the book. You received a postcard this summer that talked about dreams and had an image on it from the same book, and I'm going to share that with you after. Our Hubbard School rules are very simple, but they're very important. The first school rule is to follow directions. So we've been out of practice for a few months, not being in the structure of a school building, and over the summer, not having the structure of our virtual learning. But directions are in place so that we can use every minute of every day to its maximum potential, meaning that we can make every minute count to the best of our ability. So if your teacher gives you a direction, it is because they are trying to keep you safe, they are trying to keep you focused, and they're trying to help you to have the best possible day. Respect everyone. Respecting everyone means how you view someone, how you look at their differences, things that you say to people, showing respect with your words, and also showing respect physically. This year it will be respecting everyone's personal space so that we can maintain 6 feet of social distancing. Usually we don't have to worry so much about that, and I know that you have been playing with one another and haven't really spent your entire summer 6 feet apart from your friends. But back in school, we're going to make sure that everyone's safe, rule number 3, by respecting everyone's personal space with a 6 feet boundary. And your teacher will help you with that, and there'll be signs on the walls, and it's nothing you have to worry about all by yourself. It's something that we're going to support you with. Staying safe this year also means that we are keeping our masks on. And I know this will be a challenge to have them on for most of the day, with the exception of snacks and water breaks. Sometimes we'll give you opportunities to go outside and to spread out and take a break from wearing the mask as you play outside. But that's probably our biggest way of staying safe this year. Staying safe also means physically safe, making sure we're walking carefully and we're paying attention to what we're doing, whether we're inside or outside. Staying safe also means if we're virtually at home, we're making good choices about what we're doing on the computer. We are not doing chats with anyone we don't know. And we're also staying safe with our words and respectful with our words in chats on our virtual learning days. On time and on task means we come to school, or if you're home, you wake up and you get settled in for learning on time. So if your start time is 8:45, your mind is ready for learning at 8:45. And we're on task because we don't have a ton of time together every day for learning, and we all are excited to start again. So on task is really important in that when it's time to learn or time to listen, you do your best to focus. It'll be a work in progress for all of us, I'm sure. And that when it's time to work independently, again, you do your best to focus, and your teacher will give you plenty of breaks to move and to stretch and to talk to your friends. But when it is time for learning, it's important to be on task. And thinking before we act. This crosses every area of life, right? We always want to make sure when we're feeling a certain emotion, whether it's anger or upsetment, disappointment, being sad, that we take a deep breath and we think before we act. We never use our hands to show our emotions. We use words when we're calm to express how we're feeling, and we make good decisions by asking ourselves, is this a good choice? So if you are about to put something that you consider to be funny in a chat on your home learning, or you want to keep changing your background and it's a distraction for your classmates, I'm going to ask that you stop, think, and then act. And usually if you ask yourself, is this a good choice? And the answer is no, you'll probably stop yourself and make a better choice. We have Hubbard School Pride. So every month we focus on one character trait, and we celebrate each one of you for exemplifying that character trait, for being a model of that character trait. And this will be recognized whether it's your teacher, virtually, or in school. We are going to move School Pride to every first Wednesday of the month so that we are all together in our virtual cohorts. We'll wear our blue and gold. We will have friends lead us in the flag salute, ones that have won school pride recognition, and that's from earning tickets or really like a certificate that just says that you were recognized for being a great Hubbard School student. So this is something we all usually read together in our opening assembly. I make a promise to treat every person at Hubbard School with kindness and respect. I will understand other people's feelings and try to help those in need whenever I can. I hope that you'll take a second, read that to yourself, and really make that promise to yourself so that you can feel good about yourself inside Hubbard School or as a Hubbard School student at home. Birthdays, we will announce your birthdays in the mornings, whether it's virtual announcements or in school. You'll get some time with your class to do a special activity, whether it's virtual or in school. We will work really hard to make sure that your day is special. That's another picture from the book I'm about to read to all of you, and that is right after the birthday of that baby. Dream big and show your best self. We will recognize your outstanding behavior, your ability to follow the Hubbard School rules, and modeling of the character traits we learn about each month. We will have a board outside the office where we have an image from this book, Dream, and we will add your name to it when you have shown your best self and you get recognition. And being your best self really helps you. When we're talking about dreams, we're not just talking about dreams that you have when you're sleeping that don't feel like they could be real, but dreams that you have while you're wide awake and that you make a clear plan for that you could really attain. And when we're our best self, we're able to get on the path to following whatever dream we have. Boys and girls, I really look forward to interacting with you no matter where you are in this school year. I'm excited to have students back. All of your teachers have worked so hard to prepare to make sure that this experience for you, no matter where you are, is a great one. Enjoy the read aloud.